morning. It's Saturday, May 30th. My wife Hannah, my hiking partner Nick, and I are on our way to Oneida, Tennessee, at the Burnt Mill Bridge trailhead. That is the southern terminus of the Sheltowee. Today's the day. Today's the day that we start to trek the 350 miles all the way through. So got a nice 2.5 hour drive south, and we'll see how this day goes. All right, we're finally here, starting down at Burnt Mill Bridge Trail, southern terminus of Sheltowee. Got my friend Nick behind me here, Smoky Bees Natural, tackling this through hike together. 350 miles, 20 days. It's going to be a good time. We're looking forward to it. Hope you can enjoy it with us. Nick, how you feel as we're starting off this morning?
Definitely a lot of butterflies in the stomach, but super excited. I don't want to say I can't wait to get it done, but I just can't wait to see all the cool stuff we're going to see for the next 3 weeks.
Here's our first detour of the day. This is right in the middle of the trail. Came up where Nick's at.
Hi everybody.
Well, we're about halfway done with the day. I got a little over 8 miles in. First part of the trail close to the terminus was beautiful. Those overhanging rock shelters were incredible to look at. And that creek is flowing super nicely. It looked like something out of Colorado. The past 3 or 4 miles have been kind of doldrumish, nothing too spectacular, but pop some music in and let it miles pass by, so we're going to keep going. Got some people behind me. It's a busy day. What do you think, Nick?
It's awesome.
We've been rewarded. Some stellar views. I was telling Nick I had a feeling that this was coming up. Got even more acrobatics. Walking down this little slope part to the stream, and then you turn this corner, and this is the trail right here. We got to go through to the other side, so keeping us on our toes for sure.
Game on.
So we decided to, we're right at the Leatherwood Ford trailhead. Still got about 5 miles left. Our time got bottlenecked today through the Honey Creek Loop part of the Big South Fork. It's beautiful, lots of scenery, but we undershot or overshot. I can't even think. We didn't estimate the amount of time it took. So our bodies are hurting a little bit. Nick, give us a status update.
My feet hurt.
We're ready to take that pain medicine tonight, but get back with you when we get to camp. Well, just close to 8 o'clock, we found a flat spot and around our distance. This is Harvey Branch. The actual campsite is up above, but we decided to drop tent here because there were some people there. We went roughly around 16.5 miles. Body definitely feels it with it being the first day. Definitely some amazing views that made the pain worth it. One quick thing, I kept saying over and over again like how good this stuff was, like the natural beauty that I was seeing, and it just made me think of like the biblical story of like God saying that what he created was good, and it's like I get to partner in saying that things are good like he does. And that was a really cool moment today, that like I'm getting to see how good things are the way that he has them to be created. So Nick's getting wet over there. Anyways, I might film a little bit more, I don't know, but if not, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's day 2. Been on the trail for about 40 minutes. Let's show you the first view of the day. It's a long way down, overlooking Big South Fork of the Cumberland River. Just a little bit more about last night. Our food was good. We had a little bit of trouble in the dark hanging our bear bags. There weren't a lot of low-lying trees for us to throw our line, but we finally got it taken care of. My body was aching a lot the first half hour to an hour before I finally got to sleep, but after that, smooth sailing. This morning we ran into another YouTuber. Brian is his name. I'll throw up his channel name down here below, but we got to cross paths with him as he's finishing up, crushing those 20-mile days. So nice to meet you, Brian, and congratulations on finishing. So here's our map of Burt Mill Bridge, or of Big South Fork, and we started here at Burt Mill Bridge yesterday. We've come all the way up past O&W Bridge. We passed the road that goes across Bandy Creek. We camped right here next to the bend in the river at Falls Branch. We are heading up towards this area close to Cherry Creek today. That's showing signs for things like John Litton Farm and Campground, and if you keep following, you see these footpath signs. So we're assuming that we're walking on just grassy part of the state forest, Scott State Forest, I think. So interesting. Nick and I could not find the trail. I just walked through that mess, and Nick bushwhacked back there to meet up on this road near Bandy Creek Campground, whatever state forest this is, a Scott State Forest. We have been struggling to find these blazes. Just word of warning. Time to do a little bit of creek fording. Ooh-wee. Get some cryotherapy up in here with these cold temperatures. Well, that was a nice place to take a break at Laurel Ford Creek. I think that's right, something. I actually got in the water, try to whole body water, try to let my muscles get some therapy. Past 3 or 4 miles have been not very smooth. Horse trails, sand. Terrain hasn't made for our pace to go very fast, but it's right at 2 o'clock. We're about a little over halfway done. So hopefully we'll get past Station Camp Creek before dark. Coming up on Cherritt Creek Lodge. It's closed, unfortunately, but some cool history, and we're continuing on up. Sheltowee's not letting us in today easy. Got another fallen tree that we gotta go around. Nick, the trailblazer, is setting the path. Alright, I just have a few final thoughts as we're ending the day. Probably less than 3 miles from Station Camp Creek campground. First thing is just how amazing the weather has been. It really is a gift from the Lord that we've had 2 days of sunshine and low humidity, and expected to have sunshine all the way up through Thursday. So 5 of 20 days with the weather being fair, that's incredible. That's, you know, that's a quarter of the trip. I just, as much as I want to focus on my pain and the ruggedness of the trail, I'm trying to remember to be thankful, because just think if it was raining, it could be even worse. Next thing is I'm being tested. I knew going into this that my feet were going to be the area of concern in terms of pain and injury, and they are in a lot of pain already. So trying to monitor that. I mean, I'm way behind Nick. I mean, he is crushing it right now, and I'm lagging behind, but just trying to keep an eye out for that. And just to let you all know that this long distance hiking stuff, it is great, it sounds great, but I mean, I think I can speak for Nick and say that both of us have quite a bit of pain right now. People don't talk about that you're enjoying the outdoors while having pain. So just keep that in mind if you're considering this in the future. So still following this creek here, about to feed into the Cumberland, and then we're going to head on along the river. Here are our campsites for the night. Got a nice riverfront view. We put in about 18.25 miles today. It was a challenge, as I said previously. It threw us for a loop. So hopefully tomorrow will be better. Slightly shorter distance, I think 17er. Maybe I'll show you a little quick video of dinner. Till then, see you tomorrow.